The seniors out for the toss of the coin with the officials this evening. Now there's the flip of the coin. Has been won apparently by Penn State. And now the 35th annual Orange Bowl game is underway. Charlie Pittman takes the ball at the 7, the 10, the 15, up to the 20 and down to the 21-yard line. And Pittman, number 424, tackled there. He will stay in. Jim Hatcher made the stop. First down play, handoff quickly to Bobby Campbell, who goes across the 25 out to the 27. A gain of 6, and it is second down and 4. Morgan 31 and Hunt 18, your deep men. Charlie Pittman getting near the first down, but stopped shy at the 30. It's third down. In the opening minute and a half, and on third down, Burkhart, who does not run often, runs this time, picks up the first down out to the 33-yard line. Chuck Burkhart, a junior, who has been averaging less than a half a yard a carry, picked up more than a half a yard that time. Burkhart faking, now throwing on the screen to Pittman down the sidelines across the 35 to 40. Gets out to midfield into the 49-yard line of Kansas. First down for Penn State.
As pretty an executed slip screen pass as you're going to see. Number 78, John Colker, out there very quickly. Right next to him, Tom Jackson, number 63. In this screen pass situation, Jim, the faking of that offensive line is very important.
Angevine, number 80, and Edmonds, number 88. Alternate, bringing in the plays. It's Angevine in now, and he's split wide left. Pittman set in the slot on first down. Ball is handed to the fullback, Don Abbey, who does not carry the ball often. That is his 40th carry of the year. Burkhart back for another pass. Firing it, intercepted at the 43-yard line. Intended for Greg Edmonds, but Mickey Doyle, number 62, the left side linebacker, intercepts. And the first turnover of the game, and Kansas, led by Bobby Douglas, has the ball for the first time. Douglas, number 10, All-American quarterback. Donnie Shanklin, 23. The tailback, John Jackson, 28. The wingback, John Riggins, 32. The fullback, George McGowan, 81. John Mosier, 88, are the ends. The interior lineman in a moment. Douglas, a strong runner, pitching out to Shanklin, coming around and gets back to the 41, and that is all.
Gary Hull, number 51. Gary, anticipating the pitch out, was wide to the outside.
Second down and 12. The Penn State defense in a moment. Right now, they're all up front. Douglas hands off to Riggins as fullback. Dennis Oncops is the first to hit him down at the bottom of the pile. No score. 11 minutes, 50 seconds to go. First quarter from the Orange Bowl in Miami. McGowan is split to the left. Douglas back for his first pass of the day. Over the middle, has his man, Mosier, the tight end. First down inside the 45. Down to the 41-yard line of Penn State.
And there was Big John Mosier, the tight end, who they did not think was going to start. He has a groin pull. A big, tough, very big man. Went downfield about 10 yards. Took a good pop at Mike Smith, number 10. Hooked around and then took it to the middle.
Kansas kicked off to Penn State. The Nittany Lions moved, only to be intercepted. Now Kansas is proving it can move too. Douglas rolling out this time. He's a strong ball carrier, but the man to hit him is Jim Cates, number 55, and hit him strongly as he got to the line of scrimmage. Mosier and McGowan both split now on a double wingback formation as Douglas rolls out, looking to throw. Now does throw over the middle, shy. Nobody is there except a couple of linebackers. Douglas, as you can see, is really shaken up along the sideline. Ettinger hands off, and straight ahead goes John Riggins. Back to do the punting. Bill Bell usually does it, but it could be that Shanklin is going to fake. Sometimes he runs, sometimes he kicks. This time he kicks. Back there's Paul Johnson watching the ball hit inside the 10. It is down on the 9. He is up and apparently all right. That's for the Kansas Rooters. Penn State has the football now on the 9, first down 10 in the scoreless game. John Zook makes the stop. Edmonds wide left. Burkhart hands off to Pittman. He's got speed, turns the corner across the 20. Gets around one man. Tommy Ball was the first to hit him. And he was rolled out of bounds by the man they call the Hawk, number 31, Dave Morgan, who had a great day in Kansas's final game against Missouri, which Kansas won. But it's a first down at the 32.
And there, Jim, is the move that makes Charlie Pittman such a great runner. He hits up, straight up, sees the middle close off, and then veers it to the outside. Brilliant running.
Angevine goes to the right, and Campbell flanks out to the left. Pittman sets in a slot on a double wing. First down, Pittman was in motion. He's got the football coming this way this time across the 30, picks up 3 out to the 35-yard line. Carmichael, number 87, has replaced Vernon Benoit. Second down, 7, scoreless ball game, first quarter. Burkhart hands to Abbey, fumble on the football, and Kansas has recovered. 2 turnovers by Penn State on their first 2 drives. Wallach was the man going after it, but it was Emory Hicks this time, the other linebacker, who recovered the fumble at the 42-yard line of Penn State. First down, and here comes Bobby Douglas. Here it is again, Dero.
He's hitting up in there. He never quite had that football, Jim, and then he was popped pretty good. And there you saw Emory Hicks awfully quick.
Bobby Douglas, very tough, handing to his fullback Riggins, who just does get back to the line of scrimmage. Douglas. Over the middle, almost intercepted by Dennis Oncotts, the All-American linebacker and junior from Northampton, Pennsylvania.
You'll see him rolling out and keeping that ball and running with it.
McGowan left, along with Shanklin. Mosier right. Douglas back to throw, in trouble, and strong runner, breaking the tackles. And now just cannot escape, and down he goes inside the 45 at the 43. Frank Spaziani, number 14, over there to make the stop. But Douglas, when he turns the corner, runs like a fullback. He is big, he is strong, but he simply ran out of running room.
And the man he broke away from was number 68, Mike Reid. Mike is extremely explosive. He's big boy, 6'3", 240 pounds, moves extremely well, uses his hands very well.
4th down and about 25. And so Bill Bell in to kick for Kansas. Dennis Oncotts is back. High kick. Booming kick. Now Johnson is back there too and sees it go in and out of the end zone. And Penn State will take over. Jim Simpson with Al Derogatas. Scoreless. Penn State has the ball on its own 21st and 10. Bobby Campbell with the football. Across the 25. He's got a first down at the 30 and is knocked out of bounds by John Zook, the All-American defensive end, as he hits to the 40-yard line. First down.
Jim, we're going to see this in slow motion. They're in a wide 4-3 Kansas. Good blocking. Campbell hits up there very quickly, and here's that great move he has to the outside, just trying to outleg the man, gets around the corner, beats Bill Hunt, number 18.
Penn State's gained roughly 80 yards now. Kansas, 7. There goes Bobby Campbell the other way, and does not get very far. Campbell goes wide to the right, number 23. Burkhart, back to throw. Has his man, but it is intercepted. Intercepted by Pat Hutchins in at right side linebacker. 3 times the Lions have had the football, and 3 times Penn State has given it over to Kansas. Twice on interceptions, and now once on a fumble. Out to the right comes George McGowan, the split end. Mosier's on the left side. Donnie Shanklin with the football, a lot of speed. It's inside the 45 down to the 43. State's trying tonight. Bobby Douglas with the football, rolling out across the 40 and down near the 37-yard line. And there's the strong running of Bobby Douglas, the quarterback of Kansas. Cates made the tackle.
Bobby Douglas, in anticipating that move, you notice how that left foot kicks out of there real quickly. There he is, veering. Tremendous blocking out front of him. Tried to cut it back. There he is, Penn State's pursuit.
3rd down and 3 at the 38. Mosier left, McGowan right, Shanklin with the football. Shanklin breaks the tackle, has a first down. Johnson makes the stop across the way at the 32. Gary Hull over to help him out. Donnie Shanklin. Shanklin has had quite a year, the senior from Amarillo, Texas, averaging better than 6 yards a carry. Has scored 8 touchdowns on the ground and has returned a punt 59 yards for a score. Is dangerous. First down 10, no score at 31-yard line at Penn State. Kansas has the ball, McGowan to the left. Ball is handed big John Riggins. Riggins is inside the 20-yard line and down to the 18-yard line. Before he is dragged down there by number 33, Jack Ham.
The Penn State Lions were in an odd defense. They had a man head up on the center. The Kansas Jayhawks came with a perfect play. They were hitting right up the middle, and it so happened that Penn State was trying to loop its middle guard.
Now this could be a first. Number 21 is in the football game, and that is Junior Riggins, and 32 is John Riggins, his brother. John Riggins with the football, and there is big Mike Reid on top of him, number 68.
The tight end is splitting, and they're putting Jackson right in the hole.
Down is left. Jackson is in that hole right now. There goes Shanklin, who came back in the ball game. He is inside the 10-yard line, and if he doesn't have a first down, he is very close to it. No score. First down for Kansas.
Offensive linemen just love a runner like Donnie Shanklin, and the defense absolutely hates him because that man is past the line of scrimmage before you see him.
There goes Shanklin. Junior Riggins is back in. 4 minutes and 25 seconds to go. First down from the 8. No score. Kansas with the football. Jackson goes to the left. McGowan is split left. Mosier, the tight end, on the right side. Ball is handed to Big John Riggins. Riggins powers down to the 5. Steve Smear, number 76, and Stasiani, 14, made the stop there. Second down and goal to go, Kansas. Penn State has moved the ball extremely well. The 3 times it's had the ball, but twice on interceptions, once on a fumble it gave it up. This time it has proven costly. Kansas has moved now. They've spotted it at the 4. Clock is running. 3:50 to go in the first quarter. McGowan this time left. Jackson, the wingback, is left. Ball is handed to Big John Riggins, who battles down to about the 2. Jackson goes out with him, setting in the slot. Ball is handed to Reid, who's coming in at fullback, and touchdown. Big Mike Reid to replace John Riggins, and Kansas is on the first time on the scoreboard, Al Derogatas, but that won't be the last for either club.
The Jayhawks show an interesting offensive alignment, not only in the backfield but up front. They generally split their offensive line more to one side, and they tighten it very much to the strong side.
Bell to do the kicking. Ball to do the holding. And the kick is up and good. Action will continue here at the Orange Bowl. The score now, Kansas 7, Penn State nothing. I think it's obvious, Al Derogatas, Penn State has got the cut down on the turnovers.
Yeah, exactly right. 3 1/4, much too much.
And now the kickoff. Returned by Bobby Campbell. Campbell with good speed. He's a breakaway threat at any time. Gets out to the 30-yard line. The first day of 1969, and happy New Year to you all. Here goes Charlie Pittman. Gets across the 30 to about the 32. One Kansas man did not know that Pittman did not have the football. Kansas leads 7-0. Burkhart now to Campbell, coming around the right side. Across the way is Dale Holt, number 19, to make the stop. Holt has had quite a year for Kansas. 4 interceptions, 1 for a touchdown. Bobby Campbell, who carried the football, as the ball is spotted at the 39, it'll be third down and about a yard. Was injured most of last year and for 3 games of this year, and yet has a tremendous rushing record. Campbell left now. And not much gain as Emery Hicks dives in to make the stop of Joel Ramick, who has just come in, number 46. Bresna is in to do the punting. High kick. Donnie Shanklin calls for a fair catch at the 14-yard line. And this is the first time that the Jayhawks have been backed up this far. McGowan comes to the right. Jackson is left. Douglas with the football. Douglas in trouble. And down he goes. Inside the 15, at the 13.
Here we saw the Penn State team showing a 4-man line, and then suddenly number 55, Jim Cates, jumps up in the line of scrimmage, making it odd. Right behind him, you saw a red dog, a blitzing linebacker. They're going to try to put as much pressure, obviously, on number 10, Bobby Douglas, as they can.
Kansas has not allowed a touchdown in the first quarter in its 10 games this year, and thus far, Penn State has not come close to scoring. Douglas on the handoff to Reid to go straight ahead and gets out across the 10 to about the 12-yard line. Junior Riggins is in along with Reeves now, and now Jackson trots over to the other side. Double wing with Reeves the lone setback on third down, and Douglas rolling out. Left-handed passer puts the ball in the air. Junior Riggins almost has it at the 30. Would have been a first down, would have been a great catch. But he dropped the football trying to pick it up off the shoe tops. Jack Ham was the defender.
Here it is in ground action. Lippincott, number 83, makes a very fine move, stops Douglas from going too far out, Bobby almost gets hit from the backside. Junior almost makes a good catch. A tough play.
Ball at the 13, 31 seconds to go. And now Bell is in to kick it away. Onconce is deep, along with Paul Johnson. From here, Bell, standing 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage, should get it away with the win. That is Johnson taking it at the 48, and as he snowed down, that is Mike Reid, who hits him first. This is his first year as a starter. Hands the ball to his fullback, who is Tom Cherry, number 32. They'll alternate Cherry 32 and Abbey 36 a lot. Gets across the 45 to the 48-yard line. It'll be second down there after a pickup of 5.
An awfully good football player for Kansas is number 60, Emery Hicks. And it looks like Emery Hicks, Jim, is keying on number 24, Pittman.
And as you said that, the time runs out. That's the end of the first quarter in the 1969 Orange Bowl. With the score, Kansas 7 and Penn State nothing. Doyle intercepted a Penn State pass. Hicks recovered a fumble, and Hutchins intercepted a pass. And the third turnover allowed the march of Kansas with Reeves diving over from the 2. And that's where we are now. And is Charlie Pittman really railed down by big Emery Hicks, along with Al Jacobic, the middle guard, number 74.
It may look like they'll come with a play action sometime in this game and take Pittman and put him on the fly deep.
Well, it's third down and long yardage now. 8 as Burkhart goes back to pass and underthrows his fullback, Tom Cherry, coming out of the backfield. And so it is fourth down. Well, this is a holiday, New Year's Day. And, of course, we've got the rest of the holiday weekend. One of the rare resolutions that we should all add to our list is one to be safe drivers this year. On this holiday, will you remember to start your new year with a new outlook about your driving habits? The best safety feature you can find any day is a good driver. Wesner back to do the punting. Shanklin is calling for a fair catch at the 6. There is Douglas handing to Junior Riggins, and he's dragged down as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Fine play on the far side by Ham, number 33. Jackson and Mosier right, and Douglas, who does this quite often, goes straight ahead, out across the 10 to the 13-yard line. Denny Onconce made the stop. Double wing again. Left-handed passer back, hit as he throws, and therefore underthrows George McGowan, who had Paul Johnson over there as blitzing were Onconce and Ham. And it is fourth down. 7-0 to score. We're in the second quarter, 13 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Temperature in the Miami area today has been a cloudy 74 degrees, but it is now down to 65. McGowan comes left. Bell to do the kicking. Racing back is Paul Johnson in single safety. Onconce is not back there. Bell just does get it away. It is a short kick. Will bound at the 40-yard line and bound out of bounds. Penn State has the ball on the 47 of Kansas. They trail 7-0. Pitch back to Charlie Pittman, coming the left side. Benoit drags him down from behind with some help from John Zook, the defensive end. But Vernon Benoit, a center on the Kansas basketball squad and the sophomore of the year as a basketball player 2 years ago, came from his left-hand position, clear across field, and dragged down Pittman from behind.
There, once again, is an indication that wherever Kowalik goes becomes the strong side for Penn State. That time he was to the left. The actual manpower strength was to the right.
Pittman set in the slot. The ball straight ahead. Bobby Campbell, he's got the first down inside the 30-yard line. Campbell with Anderson making the stop, number 27. Bobby Campbell against Syracuse in the final game of the year, regular season game, 239 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Syracuse at the time was the second leading defensive team in the nation. Injured, as we said, quite a bit. Angevine is in, comes out to the right. Campbell has carried 5 times for 50 yards. That's a 10-yard average. Straight ahead is the fullback, Tom Cherry, who gets inside the 25. 7-0, Kansas. Second quarter, 12 minutes to go. Burkhart hands to Cherry, and the fullback gets inside the 20, down near a first down. Now, the fullbacks in the Penn State offense do not carry the football that often, but they have been tonight. And they'll measure.
I'm sorry, on that play, while the measurement is coming in, they've been running toward Kowalik. This time, they go to number 88, Greg Edmonds. Greg makes a fine block, and that fullback was really powering up in there.
John Kuka looking over, and Earl Johnson The referee from Illinois says first down Penn State at the 18-yard line. Angevine comes in with word, but has run the ball 17 times. There goes Campbell, being pursued across the way. Gets away from one man inside the 15-yard line. Bill Hunt is the man that helped throw him out of bounds. That is the 18th.
There it is in replay, Jim. The fake was to the right. Now here's Hunt. Boy, he makes a good play there.
Ball is on the 12-yard line. Second down and about 5. Both coaches will repeat it just one more time. Said we can't stop each other. Kansas has scored. Now Penn State has come rushing back. Campbell sets to the right. Charlie Pittman, touchdown.
Probably the biggest play for Penn State has been that smash right up the middle. They're going right at the 4-3. They're going right at that 4-3 and bursting right up the middle. That 4-3 seems to open wide for them.
Well, they're both on the scoreboard now, and we've got 11 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the first half. Bob Garthwaite, who does all of the place kicking, has come in, and Mike Smith will hold as Garthwaite tries to tie this up. Pittman has carried the ball 7 times for 41 yards. Here's Garthwaite's kick. Just gotten away, and it is good. Action will continue here at the Orange Bowl. The score now, Kansas 7 and Penn State 7. Donnie Shanklin goes deep, and the Riggins brothers are on either side of it. Junior and Big John. High kick. Shanklin waits at the 3, the 5, the 10. Great speed, the 20. 25, and into a crowd he goes as he gets to the 35-yard line. First down for Kansas. And there's a flag back at the 23. Now the official has picked up the flag from the 23 and moved it back. There's a lot of wind, and I think he intended to throw it back at the 18-yard line, saying that was the spot of the infraction. And they'll step it off from there. Obviously against Kansas. Jackson comes to the left. Double wing. Ball is handed to the fullback, Big John Riggins, and he has lost a yard or 2. Second down and 10. Douglas has his man, Jackson. Make that Mosier his tight end as he gets across the 20 to the 23-yard line. First down for Kansas.
Penn State, playing that 3-man deep situation, found themselves facing a man-to-man. Jackson goes straight downfield, showing good speed. Paul Johnson, 47, had to cover him deep. This meant the number 26, Neil Smith, who was a safety man in that diamond deep, had to cover Mosier on the down out. Very tough coverage, especially with a 3-man defensive backfield.
7-7 the score. McGowan goes right. Jackson, the wing back, comes over to the left. Shanklin sets out as a flanker right. Riggins, the only man behind Douglas, who's back to throw with time. Throws for Shanklin. Shanklin has the football down to the 35-yard line. First down, Kansas. Tackle was made by Neil Smith.
We're going to show you this in slow motion now. There he goes. Bobby Douglas lays it up there. A perfect pass. 2 men right around Shanklin. And he almost breaks it. A very fine catch.
Well, they said it would be a wild one. It is. From the 35, 7-7 the score. McGowan comes to the left. First down from the 35. Big Bobby Douglas rolling to the right. He can run the football, but just picks up a yard and pounds the earth. Second down 9. Douglas in a crowd and dragged down. Loss on the play. Back to the 38-yard line. There is Ham again, the blitzing linebacker, and Oncox also blitzing on the play.
Jim, that's exactly what happened. Again, they lined up in the 4-3 defense. You found number 55, Jim Cates, moving in. Ham was looping from the left side, number 33. Dennis Oncox, number 35, looping from the right side.
Big third down play. Third down and 13. McGowan to the left. And Douglas hands the ball off, and right there on top of the play is Big Steve Smear. Donnie Shanklin goes nowhere. And so the original line of scrimmage is at the 35. The ball is now back to the 43-yard line, and it is fourth down. 7-7 the score. in the second quarter, 8 minutes, 30 seconds to go.
And, Jim, these are two great football teams. They're doing an awful lot of things very good. That defensive line on both sides are really flying off that football.
Cox is back, single safety. Shanklin merely boots the ball over the line of scrimmage, taken by the up man, Neil Smith, and Smith gets out to the 33-yard line. And remember, the original line of scrimmage was a 35. So on the punt from the original line of scrimmage, Kansas only picked up 2 yards before surrendering the football. Action will continue here at the Orange Bowl. The score, Kansas 7, Penn State 7. 8 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the half. First and 10, Penn State from their own 33. Burkhart handing to Bobby Campbell. Campbell, with that stop-and-go action of his, following his blocking beautifully, gets across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Stop was made there by number 31, Dave Morgan, and 83, John Zook.
And the blocking he had that Jim Simpson was describing was great. Tom Cherry, number 32, in the football game, playing at the fullback position, split a bit to the left side, came up from that position and put a real good block on 83, John Zook.
Campbell now comes over to the right side. Straight ahead goes Tom Cherry after the fake to Pittman. Check something. I said Campbell 7 for 23. He's 7 for 63. Has had quite a day. Burkhart still has the football. Now throws it to Cherry as fullback and is immediately put down by Dave Morgan, the Hawk, a roverback. Some people call him a wrecker. Just across the 40 to the 42-yard line for Penn State. High and very short. James, the up man, calls for a fair catch at the 19-yard line. But it's first and 10 for Kansas. Bob Campbell of Penn State and so on down the line. Be with us, will you? Bobby Douglas in trouble from Big Mike Reid, number 68. Well, in speaking to Joe Paterno, and I think that Al Derogatas said this the other day at one of the practices, Paterno labeled some of his players good, some of them super, and this one superior, Mike Reid.
And you know, Jim, the real hallmark of a great defensive tackle is his ability to get by that blocker without the blocker ever getting to his body. Mike Reid has that tremendous ability. Great use of his hands, good head fakes, and he's around the man.
At the split end, Douglas fakes once and smears on his ankles as he throws. Junior Riggins, ball is popped up in the air. Smith has it down the sidelines, inside the 15, down to the 11. As Mike Smith makes the interception as the ball was knocked up in the air, intended for Riggins. Penn State has its first turnover inside the 15, first down.
Once again, Jim, big defensive rush, forcing Bobby Douglas to release the football when he really wasn't set. Here it is. Here's that on touch. That guy is everywhere. Number 35. Mike Smith in a perfect position to pick it up.
Burkhart to call signals now. Hands the ball to Pittman, who hands it back to Campbell on the double reverse. Burkhart throws a block, and inside the 10-yard line to the 9 goes Bobby Campbell. 5 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the first half. Penn State scoring in this second quarter, 7. Kansas would scored early, 7. The ball is at the 9. It'll be second down and 8 to go for the first down, 9 to go for the touchdown. From the 9, second and 8. Greg Edmonds comes out to the right. Pittman sets in the slot right. Burkhart with the football. Handing to his big fullback, Cherry. Lost the football. It is picked up by Benoit of Kansas at the 7-yard line. First and 10 from there for the Jayhawks. Big Vernon Benoit was there as Cherry lost the football. Well, action, and there's a lot of it, will continue at the Orange Bowl. The score, Kansas 7 and Penn State 7. First down, Kansas from the 7-yard line. Douglas has his strength to the left. Hands off to the right and straight ahead goes the big fullback, John Riggins. And again, coming straight back up the middle, this time Donnie Shanklin, number 23, and maybe a yard out near the 15-yard line. Ball is handed, and straight ahead again goes the fullback, Riggins, and Steve Smear is under there, number 76. That's Spaziani trying to come up with the football. Beautiful kick. Johnson backing up to the 34, 33, has the football, and Dale Evans almost had him, gets away, and back upfield for a couple of yards. It all begins at 5-4 Central on NBC. From the 34, Burkhart back to throw for Penn State. Across the middle has his man, Big Ted Qualick. First time they've thrown to him tonight. At the 46-yard line, first down, Penn State. Tommy Anderson made the stop. When I said Big Ted Qualick, I mean a Big Ted Qualick, Gio. He is a mammoth man, 6'4", 230, a senior. And everybody's All-American, and he's been an All-American 2 years in a row. This is Bobby Campbell getting across the 45 to about the 46. Angevine comes to the right. Pittman set in the slot right. Quick pitch to Bobby Campbell. Campbell across the 45, across the 50. Good cutback. Down to the 41-yard line. First down. Penn State at the 41 of Kansas. Tommy Anderson made the tackle, number 27.
We're going to play in slow motion. Here's the pitch out. Tackle out in front of the play. Turns it upfield. John Kolka leading it. Puts a good block. A nice cutback by number 23. This guy has got great moves.
From the 41. Burkhart hands to Tom Cherry, the fullback who fumbled moments ago. He does not this time. He picks up 7 yards. Down to the 35 and perhaps just over. Pat Hutchins makes the stop. Reserve right side linebacker. Kurgan now comes back into the ball game, and Hutchins goes out. Doyle, linebacker, sits up on the line. Fake. Here is Pittman with the football, and down he goes, and Vernon Benoit has made his third great play in about the last half dozen. Throwing him back to the 38-yard line. Penn State calls timeout. Now with the ball at the 37.5-yard line. Third down and 6. Pittman sets in the slot left. Angevine goes left. Fake to Campbell. Throw out to Pittman, and look at the diagnosis of that play by Tommy Anderson, number 27. He came up from his safety spot and threw Pittman back to the 44.
Penn State had Angevine, number 80, split very wide. Angevine takes it straight downfield, pulling Bill Hunt out of there. The little delay pass to the outside, and as Jim Simpson described it, Tommy Anderson was really flying up and made a great play.
Fourth down and 12, 1 minute 49 seconds to go. Pepper Rodgers across the way. Rodgers in his second year at Kansas, 5-5 last year, 9-1 this year. And that is Anderson, who just made the tackle, who is back as the single safety. Resner gets the kick away. Anderson takes it at the 13, and look at the coverage on this punt. A few yards back and out near the 19-yard line. First and 10, Kansas in the tie ball game. Bobby Douglas throwing, has a man by himself, and Mosier turning from his left to right could not hold on to the football. Jackson is wide right, and here comes Bobby Douglas. Left-handed passer, steps around Oncox, and now steps out of bounds. Run out of bounds by number 51, Gary Hall, the right side linebacker. But Douglas is very strong. He's across the 20 to the 22, stopping the clock with 1:30 to go. Ball is put down on the 22. Hatcher comes racing in now as split end. McGowan goes out. Well, the Orange Bowl is being brought to you in living color on NBC. And remember, if it is really special, it's on NBC. Third down 7. Quick pitch to Shanklin. Shanklin trying to cut upfield and wrestled down as he crosses the 25 by Jack Ham across the way, number 33. Bell just does get it away, and it goes off the side of his foot and out of bounds. And the ball is in Kansas territory. They're now walking back inside the 45. And 8 men of the 22 starters are seniors for Penn State. There is Charlie Pittman out near midfield. Doyle is 62. Benoit is 84. And Jakovic, the middle linebacker, is 74. Making the stop there with 44 seconds to go.
I'm sure with only 44 seconds to go, most people would think that Burkhart ought to put the football up in the air.
Wide to the right. Angevine wide left. Burkhart can throw. Rolls out, fakes the throw, comes down the sidelines, and gets down to the 41-yard line. before he's upended across the way by Pat Hutchins and Mickey Doyle, numbers 15 and 62. Clock stops again for the first down. And quickly, Penn State lines up to take advantage of the time. That's Angeline to the left. Now the clock is running again, 30 seconds to go. This is Bobby Campbell coming down the side, stepping out of bounds after he gets inside the 40. Second down 7, Greg Edmonds into the left, Campbell to the right. Burkhart back to throw and in trouble. Now puts the ball up in the air and out of bounds. Over there was Ramick at the 25-yard line. Stopping the clock now with 24 seconds to go. The Orange Bowl, we've seen it. The Orange Bowl committee has not. Tremendous pageantry to be put on by Ernie Seiler. Burkhart back. Time. Now throws intended for Ted Kowalik. And he has a second reception of the night inside the 30 at the 26-yard line. 15 seconds to go. Penn State calls timeout. Lining up very quickly. The clock stops, remember, for the first down. Now they put it in action again. Quick pitch back to Campbell. Campbell inside the 20-yard line and rolls out of bounds, stopping the clock with 9 seconds to go, Dero. And 7-7.
Now, you know, Bob Campbell made a great move. He saw that inside open to him. It was very tempting. He took it to the inside, but then he immediately veered back to the outside because he wanted that sideline.
Burkhart hands to Campbell. Campbell's going to try to make it up the middle, and Kennott gets inside the 15. 4 seconds to go, and they call for time. Ball is kicked way off wide to the right and is no good. And the clock shows there's no time left. And so on the touchdown of 2 yards by Mike Reeves, Kansas went on the scoreboard in the first quarter with 3 minutes and 5 seconds left. And with 11:08 left in the second quarter, Pittman, Charlie, ran 12 yards off the left side for the Penn State score. And it is 7-7 at halftime before 77,719 fans. And the second half of the 1969 Orange Bowl is underway. Junior Riggins at the 11, fumbling the ball, picking it up. Across the 20, the 30, and out to the 32-yard line. Junior Riggins. Riggins, 32, Jackson, 28, his backs. Donnie Shanklin runs right in to Mike Reid. No gain. McGowan is to the right. Jackson set in the slot. Bobby Douglas fires that football to Mosier. Down at the 40-yard line on a tackle by Jack Ham, number 33. Shy of the first down.
And there was an excellent call all the first half. And this is the adjustment that Pepper Rodgers makes at the at the halftime. 55. Jim Cates and Dennis Oncott have been playing it very tight. The deep secondary again dropping it deep, leaving that middle open.
Third down and 2. Bobby Douglas being pursued by Oncott. He's thrown inside the 35-yard line. Dennis Oncott, the linebacker and All-American. 13.5 minutes left in the third quarter, 7-7.
Look at Dennis Oncott. He played this just perfectly, gets a very strong man, Bobby Douglas, and throws him for a substantial loss.
Oncott and Paul Johnson go deep. Johnson was nearest to you. Bell is kicking. This is Johnson coming up to the 30, has it there, and down he goes. Georgia was defeated by Arkansas 16-2 in the Sugar Bowl. Bobby Campbell with the ball across the 35 out to the 37-yard line. Number 23, Campbell. This is Campbell again, and this time he's hit head-on by Ball, first of all, number 20. Burkhart back for his first pass of this half. Across the middle to Kowalik, the All-American tight end. Downfield, he is fought from behind by Ball, number 20, at the 32-yard line. First down, 10, Penn State. Ted Kowalik.
Here it is now. Watch this on replay. Takes off straight downfield over the middle. They have not been throwing to Kowalik when he is to that side. They've been throwing to him at the weak side. Nobody chucked him at the line of scrimmage.
7-7 the score. Edmonds to the left. Kowalik's on the right side. Pittman set in the slot. Cherry, the fullback, gets inside the 30 and down to the 29-yard. Burkhart back to throw. Looking to the right. for Cherry, and it's tipped down. Pittman slotted left. Burkhart looking to throw, firing in the crowd, and has his man down to the 15-yard line. Greg Edmonds, number 88, was eliminating with Leon Angevine as the split end. That's the first down at the 17 in the 7-7 ball game, third quarter.
And in the first down situation, you'll find the Jayhawks in a 4-3 defense. On a second down situation, they go to a 5.
Angevine has come in and gone to the left. Wallach's on the right side. Burkhart hands to Campbell, who may have gotten a yard down near the 16-yard line, and that is all. Burkhart hands to Pittman, and look at Vernon Vanoy again. 10 minutes, 5 seconds to go, third quarter. Burkhart is going to throw for it. Throwing over the middle, and has Kowalik again. First down, down near the 5-yard line. The Nittany Lions.
Here he is again. He gets popped by Vanoy, takes it downfield, hooks it, 2 men on top of him.
Emery Hicks finally made the tackle, but it is first and goal to go. Kowalik has caught 4 passes for 68 yards. Ball is handed to the fullback, Cherry, and Cherry gets down to the 2, and not much more. Cherry and Campbell are the setbacks. Cherry, the fullback, gets the call, and he doesn't get much yardage. He is stopped. Emery Hicks keying on him, number 60, getting up. Cherry and Campbell behind Burkhart. Burkhart hands to Cherry again, and again he is shy, and it is fourth down. Emery Hicks is doing a whale of a job as the linebacker. You'll see number 60 get up. There he is, and he's the man that had Cherry around the legs. And so it becomes in this 7-7 ball game, fourth down and inches to go. Angevine comes in with the play. Kansas digs in. Pittman this time is the other setback, along with Cherry. Pittman carries the football, down it goes. Kansas has held. And it is Emery Hicks again as he exuberant as he goes off the field. Number 60. Kansas has held with first down from the 4.
And what a linebacker this man is. And when you're looking for your All-Americans of next year, remember the name.
Now Kansas takes over, and action will continue here at the Orange Bowl. The score still Kansas 7, Penn State 7. Kansas has the ball just over their own 2. But they have held. Douglas goes right up the middle and picks up 5 or 6 yards, getting across the 5 to the 7 or 8. The wingback slotted left. Quick pitch back to Donnie Shanklin out near the first down and almost lost the football. Third down and short yardage. Ball is handed to the fullback, John Riggins. And Riggins will be very close to a first down. First down for Kansas. Douglas now with running room, and he can run. Carey's been with him across the 20-yard line out near the 24-yard line, and another first down. Picking up better than 10 yards on the play. Well, don't forget that the college basketball season is well underway, and don't forget that this year, 1969, NBC Sports will bring your way exclusively the NCAA Basketball Championships in March. 3 Saturday doubleheaders, a Thursday night semifinal game, and that's why we say if it's really special, it's on NBC. First down 10, 7-7 the score. Douglas. Douglas looking for Riggins coming out of the backfield, has him across the way, across the 30 to the 35. Jack Ham and Mike Smith make the stop of Junior Riggins. And that's another big gainer and nearly another first down. And now they say it is a first down. Ball is on the 35 of Kansas. The Jayhawks stopped Penn State, who had a first down 4, held them for 4 downs, took over on the 3. They've now marched it out to their own 35. Douglas. Cutting inside, he's going to run again. And and gets to the 45-yard line, and it all depends on where they spot the ball. It could be another first down, and all of this on the running brilliance of Bobby Douglas.
Jim, we're going to see this. There's big Bobby Douglas. Now watch the block on Spaziani by number 32, Big John. John Riggins. He's a tough one. Look at this man run. 6'3" and 200-plus pounds, and an awfully good runner.
And now we have another measurement. Stretching it as far as they can. It is first down, Kansas. From the 45. Douglas and his back fell down. Trying to hand it off. Mike Reid is in there to break up the play. It was John Riggins, but he fell down before Douglas could give him the football. The 35th annual Orange Bowl game from Miami. Texas won the Cotton Bowl. Arkansas won the Sugar Bowl. Ohio State won the Rose Bowl. McGowan goes to the right. Shanklin and Riggins the setbacks. Douglas has his man, McGowan. First down inside the 45-yard line at the 43. Tackle was made by Jack Hand. And what a drive this has been thus far. It started on the 3-yard line.
There's George McGowan going up, and Jack Ham is right behind him. Bobby Douglas likes to roll to his left and fire back to the right.
Quick pitch back to Shanklin, loses the football, falls on it at the 49-yard line. I was about to say that before this game, Kansas had never allowed a touchdown in the first quarter. Penn State got none. I'll turn that around. Penn State has never allowed a touchdown in the third quarter. Thus far, Kansas doesn't have one.
I've rarely seen Bobby Douglas use is a screen, and if he came with the screen, that big rush that's coming from Lippincott could be very important.
Second down, 17 from the 49. Douglas still has the football, firing, has a man, Jackson. First catch, first time they've thrown to him. He's got a first down at the 31-yard line. Jackson this year did not catch many passes. Only 14, only carried the ball 10 times, although he's a wingback. This time they needed him, and they went to him for the first time tonight. Ball's at the 31, first and 10, Kansas. Shanklin comes in, Riggins goes out. That's Kansas across the way. McGowan splits about 10 yards to the right. Douglas hands the ball off to Big John, who just did get back to the line of scrimmage. McGowan goes to the right. 3:25 to go third quarter. 7-7 to score. Second down 10. Douglas now to Jackson, who has it for the second time tonight, and he gets down to the 26. A pickup of 5. Mike Reid made the stop there. Third down and 5.
And there was a good fake up the middle. The fake was enough to freeze both left and right tackle. It looked like it was going to go up the middle. Suddenly Jackson explodes from that wing-back position back around to the wide side.
McGowan is off to the right. Jackson sets in as a slot back. Quick pitch back to Donnie Shanklin. He can throw the football. Looks to throw. Downfield. Almost caught by McGowan. There's Mike Smith back there to break it up. McGowan 81, the intended receiver, and Mike Smith went up with him. McGowan is 6'2", Smith is 5'11". And speaking of sizes, Donnie Jackson is listed at 5'10", 173, but alongside of somebody like Kowalik or Zook, he doesn't look it. Now a big play. 4th down and 5 for Kansas. They have moved from their own 3-yard line to the 26. And they will try a field goal from the 32. Bill Bell will have to kick this ball 42 yards to put Kansas out in front. He set every record thus far at Kansas. The kick is up and is no good. Short. And Penn State takes over at the 20. Action will continue here at the Orange Bowl. First down from the 20. Burkhart hands off to his fullback, Tom Cherry, who just does get back to the 20. Bobby Campbell this time comes wide right. Burkhart going to pass from his own 20. Puts the ball in the air. Chance for an interception. Hicks went up for it. Intended for Kowalik. Anderson also had a shot at it, and it fell incomplete. Angevine goes to the top of the screen. Carries a lone setback on 3rd and long yardage. Burkhart to Campbell to the 30. He had the first down and will be knocked down, perhaps behind the line, which he is. And it is not a first down. He was at the 30, but Campbell, trying to get some running room, came back across the 30, and it is 4th down.
Dale Holt made a very fine play, number 19. Dale right on top of Campbell, and Campbell comes limping off. Doesn't appear to be hurt too badly, but it would be a terrible loss for Penn State.
Steve Bresner comes in to do the kicking, away to Donnie Shanklin. Bad kick off to the side. Hits at the 50 and goes out of bounds on about the 46-yard line. But Kansas has excellent field position. Ball is handed to Mike Reeves, the fullback, and he may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage in perhaps a half a yard. Donnie Shanklin got a yard and no more. Steve Smear is there, along with number 40, Pete Johnson, the right outside linebacker. 5 seconds to go, last play of the 3rd quarter. Bobby Douglas pumping once, throwing, almost intercepted by Johnson, intended for McGowan. And the clock shows no more time left in the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. The 1969 Orange Bowl game with the score: Kansas 7 and Penn State 7. Second down 4. Quick pitch back. Campbell's first try to run on that ankle, and he's not going to make it. Number 18, Bill Hunt, the first to hit it. 3rd down play. Here comes Pittman turning upfield. Look at that burst of speed, and he is close to the first down. Again, you can see Anderson 27 and Hunt 18 in on the stop, and they'll have to measure. And Al Derogatas, when Pittman turns that corner, he turns it on.
He sure does. And when you get that cross in the backfield with the influence of Campbell going one way and Pittman coming back the other, you got 2 exciting runners.
Let's look now and see how this measurement turns out. Looks like it is short by that much. And in comes Steve Bresner to kick it away. Earl Jansen, the referee, with his crew tonight. Bresner drives the ball low, hits at the 41, then bounces to Shanklin at the 47. He's going backwards. Angevine is blocked, and down the sideline comes Shanklin, cutting inside. Only Bresner is there. He can't get him, and finally Pittman gets him at the 8. And a gold star again for Al Derogatas, who called it.
Well, you know, he's been threatening so much, and that Pepper Rodgers, again, give a great plug to the coach, because he said he was going to set up a punt return, and that wall formed, and once Donnie Shanklin broke that first tackle, he got behind the wall and was almost off to the races.
Angevine was the man who was blocked out first. Now, with the first down and 4, Kansas held. Let's see what a first down and 7 to go. Riggins down to about the 1. John Riggins. I was about to say Kansas held on 1st and 4. Penn State now has it back to the wall. 7-7 to score. 13 minutes left in the ball game. An Eastern team has not won in this Orange Bowl in 32 years, in 8 tries over those 32 years. Penn State, Lambert Trophy winners, undefeated, 10-0. The Riggins brothers are in as the setback. John Riggins, touchdown!
Tim, we've talked about Emory Hicks, and we've talked about Douglas, and we've talked about the courage of Penn State. But there again, number 32, let's watch that guy, because he's just a young one, big John Riggins, but he's as good as they come, and he should be great before he's finished.
Now Kansas moves out in front. They were in front once before, only to have Penn State to tie it. Bell comes in. try the extra point. Ball to hold. Riggins has carried 15 times for 37 yards, and his last yard was a touchdown. And this kick is good. Action will continue here at the Orange Bowl. The score now, Kansas 14, Penn State 7. Now we return to our studios for this message. Donnie Shanklin, his punt return, set up the 1-yard touchdown by Riggins.
There he broke that first tackle, got behind the wall, and here comes Pittman. Look at the speed of Pittman here. Although he was stopped, Donnie Shanklin, what a runner.
And of course, Riggins took it in. Now Penn State with its 10-0 record on the line. Undefeated, but behind by 7. Bell kicks off. Campbell with that taped ankle takes it. And Bobby, I don't know, Al Derogatas, the one time he carried the ball, and this particular time he has not looked as though he's got that speed. Well, only 1 month away, Saturday and Sunday, February 8th and 9th, the Bob Hope Desert Golf Classic from Palm Springs, California, in living color on NBC. 12 and a half minutes to go. First and 10, Burkhart's going to throw. Goes over the middle to Kowalik, his tight end. Out to the 30-yard line. Shy of the first down, but a pickup of 7. It'll be second down and 3. Mickey Doyle, number 62, makes the stop. I don't think Ted Kowalik has dropped one thrown in his direction. Greg Edmonds comes in. Lots of time left for lots of scoring. Burkhart fakes, hands to Pittman. Pittman gets out, shy of the first down with Jakovic, the middle guard, number 74. And Bailey, 71, a reserve right tackle, making the stop. Campbell the setbacks, and Burkhart carries, and I think he's got a first down for the second time on a quarterback sneak this evening. That's Campbell to the right at the top of your screen. There's Campbell coming back again and getting a couple of yards and almost being hit at the line of scrimmage by Mickey Doyle, but getting across the 35. Burkhart back to throw on second down across the middle to Kowalik. Lost the football, and he took quite a jolt from little number 27, Tommy Anderson. Kowalik, who is 6'4", 230, slow getting up. Anderson is 5'9", 160. Third down and 7. They play once more on this third down long yardage for both teams. Campbell going to the right. Pittman in the slot left. Burkhart is going to throw for it. Throws, and it is hit high. Again by one of the linemen. Goes over the head of the outstretched arms of Bob Campbell. Kick last time. One of them was bad, another was returned. Shanklin gets a shot at this one, but takes a wrong turn on the ball as it bounces in a way he didn't think so. And it'll be down on the 28. Bobby Douglas, shaken up, apparently out in the first quarter, has come back and played all the way. Douglas with the football now rolling out, and with that strong running of his, gets out near the 33 or 34-yard line. There he is. He looked as though he wanted to hand the football off, and you tell me, did he want to hand it off, or was that just a fake? It was out there for everybody to grab. Third down and 4. Big play again. Bobby Douglas over the middle, has Mosier as tight end, first down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Bobby Douglas and Mosier keep the drive alive. .9:20 left in the game, 14-7 Kansas, and the Jayhawks moving. There's a flag down, apparently, and they're going to step it off because not only was Mosier tackled. Let's see what happened. What you can see, personal foul, and one official gave an elbow to show you what happened. Kansas with the lead and with the football and moving. Now the I formation, first time we've seen it tonight. Douglas with the fake, throwing. Has his man Mosier down the sidelines inside the 20. Knocked out of bounds as he gets inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. Johnson knocked him out of bounds. And there we have seen perhaps the biggest play, that the passing play really for the Jayhawks all night. That simple down, which once again means the safety in that diamond backfield, the 3 set. The safety man has to, in a man-to-man coverage, make that play. It's a very tough play. 9 minutes, 12 seconds to go. Would be difficult for Penn State to come back if they get down by 2 scores. Kansas knows it. Douglas with the football. Hands off, and down goes number 32, John Riggins, the big fullback. Shanklin. Inside the 10, on his feet, down near the 6-yard line. Donnie Shanklin. With Jim Cates again on the tackle, number 55. Shy of the first down. It will be third. 14-7 the score. Kansas, 8 minutes, 24 seconds to go. Jayhawks 9-1 on the year. Penn State won the Lambert Trophy 10-0 on the year. McGowan comes to the right. Quick pitch back to Shanklin again. Same play, and he only gets to the 5 this time. And now, Al Derogatas, we come to a decision. They are on the 5. They lead by 7. It is 4th down and 2, but they are in good field goal position. And Pepper Rodgers, who said that collegiate football and bowl games should be fun, apparently he's going to let his boys do what they want, and that is go for the first down. They've got about a yard to go. So on 4th down, Big John is pushed back to the 5-yard line, and Penn State, as Kansas did in the 3rd quarter, has staged a magnificent goal line stand.
And you know, Jim, nothing really inspires an offensive team as much as watching a defense go out and do exactly what both the Jayhawks have done and Penn State has done.
Joe Paterno looking on. His team is down by 7. We've got 7 minutes, 20 seconds to go. State on its own 5 before they finally surrendered the football. Burkhart is going to pass from his own end zone. Fires the football intended for Pittman and very nearly intercepted across the way by Mickey Doyle. Penn State not known as a passing team. Double wingback formation. Burkhart rolling out, throwing, has his man, Ted Kowalik, and Kowalik is being thrown out of bounds. And let's see where they mark it. They're out across the 5 to about the 7. 3rd down and 8. Penn State's got to have the football. Their punting game has hurt them, and they'll have to kick the ball away if they do not pick up the first down. Burkhart fires, knocked away from the intended receiver, Campbell. Knocked away by Dale Holt, number 19.
There's a great defensive play.
Campbell getting the ball out. Shanklin comes up at the 38, and a fine tackle there to prevent him getting good field position by Leon and Javon. Action will continue here at the Orange Bowl. The score is Kansas 14, Penn State 7. And now we return to our studios for this message. Kansas, a strong ball control team that likes to keep it on the ground, that has the football at the Penn State 40. Double wingback, Riggins with the football, handed to him by Douglas, and still with the football, and down inside the 35-yard line, down to the 32. Hit several times. Big John, as they call him, breaks away, and Jim Cates has made about 6 of the last 7 tackles, made that one at the 32.
You know, that Big John and Junior just now coming in the football game for Donnie Shanklin. Junior Riggins have a tremendous competition going on between them, and they're both good football players.
Riggins has got 18 times for 46 yards. The Riggins brothers are in the backfield now. That's Big John again. He's inside the 30-yard line, and that should be enough for the first down. Clock running, 5 minutes, 43 seconds left. First man through doesn't go anywhere. Steve Smear really stacked that up. Donnie Shanklin barely got back to the line of scrimmage. But the clock continues to run. 5:10 as Dennis Oncox calls the defensive signals. Penn State must hold and then generate some kind of offense against a tough Kansas defense. Less than 5 minutes now. Down near the 30-yard line. Jack Ham makes the stop. Kansas doesn't make it here. You can bet they might even try to make it on 4th down. Douglas is going to throw. Now he's going to run, and down he goes at the 30. 4th down 11. Shanklin has been doing all of the punting short, but it is to an up man. Running wide with the football, it is Junior Riggins. He does not get the first down. And with excellent field position now is Penn State.
And Jack Ham, number 33, was playing that all the way, looking for it, and it's a surprise, really, because you do turn the football over, and as Jim Simpson said, and Very good field position.
Well, Pepper Rodgers of Kansas, he went on 4th down 1 a little while ago. Instead of going for the field goal, they could have perhaps iced the game and didn't make it. Quick pitch back. This is Don Abbey, the fullback in. Vernon Benoit on top of him. And down at the bottom is Emery Hicks. Campbell with that taped ankle. Trots out to the left. Edmonds goes to the right. Burkhart under pressure. Down he goes. That is Jacobic, the middle guard. Number 74.
And when they're forced to go to the air, again, it's a tremendous advantage for that big rushing line because they can give you all the moves. It's interesting also, Jim, to watch the type of coverage now that we're seeing the Jayhawks use. They're double covering on the speed men, putting a big rush on. The middle linebacker is keying. You've got Penn State now in a position where they're forced to go to their weakness. They're not a strong passing team.
And it's 3rd down 18. Burkhart back for what has to be a big play. Vernon Benoit gets a block put on him. There's a throw up, incomplete at the 24-yard line. Would not have been enough. Intended for Tom Cherry, the fullback. It is 4th and 18. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go. And Penn State must surrender the football, trailing as they are. 14-7 to Kansas. Bob Campbell standing back inside his 5. Will kick the ball away. Tommy Anderson, number 27, back near midfield. The Penn State punting game tonight has not been good. Here's a nice high punt. Anderson comes way in, calls for a fair catch. Good break as it hits at the 49 and bounces inside the 40, down to the 38. But at this moment, they're on the short end of the score, and Kansas with big Bobby Douglas rolling to the left in the driver's seat. Douglas now gets by Mike Reid, and down he goes as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down. Clock is running. Less than 2 minutes. Oncot's made the stop. Our production manager this evening has been Jim O'Gorman. Our spotters, Gary Bender for Kansas and Mickey Bergstein for Penn State. Kansas had averaged 33 points before tonight. They've got 14, or 38 points rather. They've got 14. Penn State had averaged 33 points before tonight. They've got only 7. It is not what most expected, except it has been a fine football game. 2nd down and 10. Bobby Douglas, and look at that play by big Mike Reid. That left tackle put Douglas back on the 30. Clock continues to run, 1:34, and it is stopped there. But it will be 3rd down and long yardage.
Smear and Reid all evening have been just sensational. Oncott has had a fine afternoon.
1 minute, 34 seconds to go. Jackson comes out to the right. Double wingback. 3rd and 16. Douglas is going to put the ball in the air, but Mike Reid makes another great play. Back at the 25-yard line, 2 individual efforts on 2nd and 3rd down with 1 minute, 28 seconds to go. This is the big one, 6'3", 240. So now, Kansas will have to kick the football away. And our sports information directors, Jay Simon of Kansas and Jim Simon of Penn State. And now Bell to kick it away. And it's a very short kick. Goes out of, nope, it stays inbounds and goes out near midfield. And with 1 minute, 17 seconds to go, Penn State has a chance.
And Terry Stump, number 12, the young sophomore, almost blocked that one and forced a bad kick.
Bobby Campbell comes to the right from the 49-yard line of Penn State. 1:16 to go. Pittman sets in the slot to the right. Burkhart on 1st down, under pressure. Throwing long for Campbell. He's out there. Got it! 5-yard line to 3. Anderson makes the stop with 1 minute and 6 seconds to go.
Here he gets a tremendous rush. Watch 71. He lays it up there. And here's Campbell. Billy Hunt, number 18, tried for the interception. It's not over yet, Jim.
And when and if Penn State should score, and they had a first down at the 4 and could not score earlier, question becomes, do you go for the victory? Do you go for the tie? 1 minute, 6 seconds to go. First touchdown scored by Mike Reeves of Kansas on a 2-yard plunge, first quarter. Second touchdown was by Penn State, 13 yards, run by Pittman. And Riggins went over from 1 after Shanklin's punt return set it up. Now they're going to try to score. Abbey, the fullback, may have lost the football. Down he goes, getting up with it. Make that Cherry. Keeps it. Clock is running. 54 seconds to go. Second down from the 3. Burkhart hands again to Cherry. Does not get it. Thrown back to mark it at the 3. 43 seconds to go. It is third down. Pat Hutchins makes the stop. 35 seconds to go.
A big play, and we might watch for Dale Hall, number 19, but it looks like he has a chance. That middle is going to be awfully tough to negotiate. The outside, he has a chance with the pitch.
20 seconds to go, third down. Burkhart keeps the football himself. Touchdown! Oh. As Al Derogatas said, the middle was jammed up. Burkhart went to the outside. Touchdown. Now do you go for the 1 or 2 with 15 seconds?
And there's a situation now. You see a great fake by Bobby Campbell hitting the middle. The bootleg was open earlier, but this time Burkhart comes with it, number 22. And they say, and Joe Paterno has said that this guy may not look great, but he sure does it when you need it.
They're going to win the football game. They're not settling for a tie. This is the extra point conversion, the extra 2 that could win it for Penn State, or if they fail, for Kansas. Burkhart throws it in the air, up in the air. It is no good. With 15 seconds left, Kansas has held.
And may I congratulate Joe Paterno. 10-0 is almost as bad as a 10 and a tie.
They're waving a flag at the goal line. Hold on. This madness of the 35th Annual Orange Bowl isn't over yet. They are pointing at Kansas, and now Burkhart with another try, Al Derogatas, at winning this football game. Wow. Well, I want to tell you, this is my third nighttime football game. I never will forget Alabama being upset by Texas several years ago. They're stepping this off. Nor Tennessee come from behind, failing to beat the upset winner Oklahoma a year ago. And here we are again. Burkhart comes in. The official, Earl Jansen, the referee, stepping in. Now you got to remember that Penn State is on the near side, down at this end of the field, but Kansas is on the far side. Burkhart hands to Campbell. He's won it! Whose catch set up this opportunity after Mike Reid's 2 defensive plays, has scored. 15 seconds still showing, and it's not over yet.
Here's a replay, and if you want to see a guy that's going to make a touchdown, watch Bobby Campbell go. He takes it, he slants, and he just dives right in there. Tremendous effort.
What an Orange Bowl. Bobby Campbell. Well, I can assure you that the Kansas Rooters at this time are down. The Penn State Rooters are up. But we'll remind you that we've got 15 seconds to go. And Joe Paterno of Penn State knows it. With Donnie Shanklin, a great kickoff returner, deep. Here's Bob Garthwaite. It is a short kick taken by an up man. Mike Reid, a fullback, gets out near the 46-yard line, and quickly they call time with 8 seconds left. Bobby Douglas back to throw. Lots of time, now running out of time. Now he has run out of time, throws the ball, intended for Riggins. The clock says nothing, it's over. If there's a flag on the play, and there is one, they cannot end a game on a penalty unless, of course, it is refused, and Kansas is leaving the field, so apparently it is over. The penalty, if there were one and the flag was on the field, was against Kansas. And with 15 seconds to go, Burkhart on a bootleg took it in, and on the second try, as a penalty set it up, Campbell was able to score. Jim Simpson with Al Derogatas. Final score, Penn State 15, Kansas 14. Stay tuned for Bowl Day 69 with Bruce White.